Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Monday, December 21st, 2020. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. You'll see right here that we have had a tremendous pullback in overnight pre-market trading. This was a push just beyond the previous week's high by maybe a tick or two, and then a big slam through the previous week's midpoint and well through the previous week's low of 36 quarter. We have now turned sharply off these lows at around 4 or 5 in the morning Central Time here, and developed a series of buy signals here. A previous hour rejection has been seen with defense happening off the 3630s. So if price can continue to hold 3630 here, we have a shot to bounce higher over the next several hours, likely back toward 36.7963. That's basically the previous week's midpoint. So 36.79.5 is going to be the next major upside target here if price can continue to hold 36.30. If we take a look here at the NQ, you'll see the NQ is also pulled back here, but each of these markets remain within an overall uptrending structure. Very bullish overall. These markets have continued to hold the current and recent support levels and continue to push to new highs. Even if we have pulled back from the high, it was a new high, and we continue to see strength overall. One thing to continue to watch here is that 12,465. That's the level we discussed here before. That's the key range high here. Today's low comes in at 463.5, so it went 2 ticks below it and rejected that zone. It's popped higher. We're also seeing higher support come in at 12,550. So if price can continue to hold 12,525 to 12,550, we have a shot at bouncing higher still. We could be looking at a bounce back toward the 12,646s. That's going to be the FOMC key level above. So a bounce back toward that zone could be seen here as we head on throughout the rest of the morning and perhaps heading into the afternoon. So continue to watch that zone closely. All right, let's take a look now at crude oil. Crude oil here also with a rather large pullback here, selling pressure right at the after hours open or Sunday night open, and continued throughout really the pre-market up until a couple hours back. We have now seen a little bit of a pullback, but this is a significant pullback here. You'll see right here that we have pulled back right to the previous month's high price. That's also the breakout point from that 10-day narrow range. We've had a big push to the upside. We reached our 49 to 50 zone. That was the target zone on that move. But we could still see much more strength ahead despite this pullback we're seeing right now. This pullback puts us right into the Pima trigger zone. That could lead us higher still. So overall, this market remains bullish. Got to continue to watch those 46 quarters. Got to continue to stay above that on a closing basis. But on a short-term basis right now, 46.80 starting to show some signs of early support. That could be a zone where bulls defend for a push higher today, which could get prices back toward 47.80 and perhaps as high as 48s. All right, let's take a look lastly at gold futures. Now, gold has bounced very nicely from the lows. This is a little different than what we've seen in the past, in that this major reaction here did lead to some selling, but the selling created a higher low and we pushed higher still. We've gotten back above the 1874s, which is the key range low, back above the 1880s, which is just a key level in general. And now we've seen price drop into that zone. We saw it hit that area, and today's low is 1859. That's a retest of the 1859 FOMC key level, and we've bounced yet again. So we're starting to see support here, higher support off the 1875s. That's the zone for bulls to defend here for a shot at continuing this thing higher. If it can push back above 1900 here, rather 1880, it opens up 1900 very quickly, and you could be looking at a push higher still throughout the rest of the week into 1925 and beyond. So right now, on an intraday basis, continue to watch 1875s. Bulls want to keep that area bid for a shot at 1900 and beyond. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.